Every day, over 70 games are released on Steam. Among them are countless high-quality works of art, and among them are countless piles of steamy dog shit. My mission is to give them all a look and to pass down ultimate judgment. Welcome to Stasher Trash. My chat has a reputation for recommending me games like Double D Dinosaur, the dinosaur with double Ds. And this week we've got 30 new games to look at. And let's do this.
You're going to need to make sure you're
not kidding. That's literally a scene from Breaking Bad. They're building the underground lab. Get out of here.
You're going to need somewhere to grow, dry, and store your product. Now, if I happen to be a hungry little competitor, I'd sure be trying to get my hands on some of it. Better make sure your employees are armed to the teeth and ready to protect that cash money. Definitely not fried chicken, for all your legitimate fake business needs.
That looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? I thought that looked kind of cool. It looks like there's a lot more depth than I would have expected, seeing that you end up employing security and going out to other locations, and you have like a criminal front where you're robbing other people. Like, that's kind of cool. I'm not picking it up, but I like the look of it. I like the look of it. What can I say? I like the look of it. Do you ever think that the world needs more pachinko roguelites? I'm just gonna read through it. Well, the good news is that WrestleTare exists. Like, it looks like I would probably have fun playing it. Genuinely, my first thought watching this is like, where are the graphics? Like, why didn't they finish making the graphics? It feels like they didn't finish. Why is the cat going crazy in the corner? And also, why is it the one thing that like looks like that? Like, why does it look like an AI Snapchat filter while everything else in the game is like, looks like a Newgrounds Flash game? I bet I would have fun playing it, but I don't know. I don't really want to pick it up. I don't really want to pick it up. Garbage day! Next up, we've got Koloboke Sickness Simulator. It is a rolling ball game, but you are the ball, and the gameplay has a first-person perspective. This, unironically, sounds like something I, and probably only I, would love. I like how little of the actual gameplay footage they're showing because they know how terrible it is. Does that fox have 4 titties? I'm sorry. Can we backpedal for 2 seconds here? You know what? I liked knowing that it exists. I will say, I'ma Let You Cook is an omelet cooking roguelike. Satisfy your customers with a plethora of wonderful and wacky ingredients off of a conveyor belt. Oh, okay, hold on. What's going on here? What the fuck is happening? Bro, what? This looks incredible. I'm throwing it on the wish list right now. I'ma let you cook. Zeus got another suggestion right after this. He's going for the double. I can feel it already. What if WarioWare was a typing game? Check out many mini typing games and find out. Hamster. You can't expect me to trash a game where I dance to the trailer. Goblin Sushi mixes roguelike elements with restaurant simulation madness. And of course, you are a goblin. If I'm watching that and I'm feeling like this makes me feel like Overcooked but less fun. Goblin was pissing me off. I don't know. All right, next up, we got Weak Sauce writing in. Last command. Snake! 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 Oh, Snake! Not Solid Snake, like the Nokia N-Gage. That's how this music makes me feel. Definitely ripping off Undertale a little bit there, but I like that it's Snake mixed with some weird Undertale knockoff. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. I think I know this one. Antivirus Survivors Professional. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, continue. Okay, next up we got Ronnie D writing in. Dear xwater, check out the turn-based survival horror RPG where everyone who looks outside turns into gruesome monsters.
Ronnie D. More like Ronnie D. Nope, sorry.
Wise to leave that unfinished. Don't look outside. Oh, you made the first mistake, idiot. God, it's like you didn't know. I like the music a lot. I will say this much. That looks like a decent freaking game. I'm almost getting like the horror vibe of like, look at all this creepy shit. But I also like the vibe that maybe everybody in this world is gaslamping you. They're like, don't look outside. Everybody looks outside. Bad stuff happens to them. It's like you're a 5-year-old and your parents tell you that if you watch TV past 10 o'clock, the sand goblin will get you, so you don't watch it because you don't want to test that. But how do you know? I don't think it's going to be able to compare to our next game up here. Coming up, we got Bree recommending Horsey Game.
Get ready for the rootinest, the tootinest, the open worldinest horse racing game around. Best of all, no over elaborate story, no anime girls harmed, and absolutely no genetic modifications. Okay, maybe some, but just a scooch.
Horsey Game.
Oh, man. You sent that during the Steam horse sale, and I wish I would have picked it up then. Oh, man, I gotta make sure that happens. We gotta make sure that happens. This is Vampire Survivors, but you're a big castle on wheels instead. Wanderbug demo. Well, can't say they lied. Oh, okay. Consume. This kind of goes hard, actually. I march to it. You think I'm not going to stash a game I march to? Anyway, guys, our next suggestion. Gambonanza. You think people who really love chess enjoy or hate these kinds of games? Any chess lovers in the chat? Because on one hand, it's wacky and fresh in chess, but on the other hand, I feel like fans of chess, at least maybe the really deep ones, don't want to change the rules even a little bit. Gambonanza looks awesome. You think it looks cool, but you think the name is kind of weak? Okay, we're not moving forward until DGR gives us a replacement name. Gambonanza. And then whatever DGR's got. Chesticles. I give it to him. Dear xwater, this game is not out yet, but the trailer is silly. It is a game where you become. Yep, you sure do. You definitely become. I really hope the game is called Become. I get it now.
Starts here.
I get it now.
One among millions.
That's a really good title. I don't think you're going to get any better than that, DGR. I don't think you're going to outdo this title for this one.
Tiny, determined, and ridiculously optimistic. They dream of purpose. But it will not be easy.
I knew that joke had to happen. Honestly, when it was bouncing off some of that stuff, I was like, oh, is that teeth?
Where millions perished, you become.
Coming 2026. Way too much polish. Like, it actually looks like somebody got a team of like 19 developers, artists, musicians, creatives, engineers together to create a joke about cum. Next up, we got Race Car. I don't know much about this game, but a friend just DM'd me, get this xwater, and I kind of agree. Screenbound. Ooh, we know about this one. I've been seeing like little footage of this game for the last couple years. Really excited to see what they end up building with it, because I know they've been putting a whole lot into it. So the concept, I'm just going to give it to you guys before, because I love talking about it. The concept is you are playing the game on your screen, but in the world behind you, you are also playing the game. And the perspective you're facing changes the game on the screen. So you're basically playing a 3 and a 2D platformer at the same time. The first 5D game. Cool idea, but it seems a little disorienting. I'm sure it's going to be very challenging to understand what the hell you're doing in this game. But I think it looks so cool. I love a good brain bender. This fits into my category of brain benders. I love the look of this. This looks so friggin' good. With a stash! I actually hadn't seen this trailer before. That's come a long way since the initial concepts I've seen of this game. It looks like it's coming along really well. All Living Things is an intricate, handcrafted stop-motion puzzle box. Wow, that is crazy stop motion. Man, this is a crazy good Stash or Trash week. This is... what the hell? This deserves to be played, if anything, just so you can see all those stop motion... like, that's so well... holy shit. I don't need to see anything else. That's literally enough. That is more than enough. Next up, we got 4 left, guys. Strawberry Le Platypus says, Grindstone is a gory puzzle battle game. Less talky-talky, more watchy-watchy. Oh, I have heard about this, actually. I feel like I've seen this before, and I love the look of it. This is like, I guess, a newer version of it with more content or something. That looks really cool. I like it. Found the demo for this game recently. A puzzle game using mirrors with some great aesthetics. Check out... oh, look, it's called Ilia. And that's the same. It's a palindrome, just like a mirror. It would be if it was a mirror in the middle. I get it. I figured out the puzzle of the title. Has brain bender potential. You guys are like unanimous stash in the... You guys are like unanimous stash in the chat, and I feel like I don't know what's happening in this game. I don't understand the game mechanic at all. Why is the mirror there? Is it like following them? Are you controlling it? What's going on with the 4 mirrors here? Or the 2 mirrors reflecting each other? Mirrors reflect things. Hope that helps. Yeah, and how is that the game? How is that the gameplay mechanic? Sometimes you walk through them, sometimes you... I don't understand. The mirror is used to reflect, I guess... But why is she like sometimes on both sides of the mirror and sometimes on one? I'm just a little confused at what the game is actually doing. Like with this part with the mirror and the train... Are you moving the mirror? Does the mirror just stay on her? Did you place it there? Why is there 2 mirrors? Like, see, the mirror just grows out of the ground there and is doing... Like, I don't understand. There's 2 of him, or maybe there's no mirror between them. I guess a clock is involved. I don't know. I'm going with my gut. I don't think it looks that good. Rune. Dice. Oh, somebody jangle the keys. Oh. This got a real Peglin vibe with the dice coming up from the side. This is exactly the way a Peglin battle works. xwater sees introspective puzzle game with creative mirror elements. I don't get it. xwater sees dice that are the same color touch and become a bigger dice. Umara, way to capstone our second last entry with a good one. Here we go, guys. Last letter of the week. Dear xwater, from the top, roguelike Beyblades. I'm going to make a prediction. This is going to be a stash. The art style is insane. The developer was like, yo, let's throw a filter on top of this to make it look like shit so they can't see that it doesn't look good. And honestly, it kind of worked. I do wish it looked a little bit less like a Game Boy camera. All right, guys. I've made my decision, but I need to ask you in the chat, moist stash or moist trash on the finale here. Was Crescendo able to live up to the pressure of finishing us off with a stash? Let him flow. A lot of trashers in the chat. I'm not one of ya. I'm not one of ya. I'm sorry. I do think visually it looks like stinky doggy doo-doo, but it's Beyblades, dude. It's Beyblades. Let it rip, dude. Chat, 17 words or less. Tell the people why they should subscribe. Barbed penis. Not just once, but twice. He's so mean to us. Subscribe because barbed penis. Barbed penis. They should subscribe because keys. All right, all the reasons you need, guys. Barbed penis. Thanks for watching. This has been Stash or Trash. Goodbye. So, let's do it. If you've got something sick, a hidden gem, or a stinky turd that you want to recommend to me, do it in the YouTube comments and I'll throw them into the next one.